What's up, guys? Average Gamer here, and today we're back with another Pokemon trading card game online, Deckbuild. Today we'll be showing off my Glalie deck build. This Glalie has the Crunch and Raging Flow attack. So essentially, this deck is based around getting off its Raging Flow, using that for free water energies. If this Pokemon has any damage counters on it, it'll do 180 more damage. So that's a total of 150, which is pretty decent. He also has Crunch, which for 2 energies does 40 damage, and if you get a hit, discard an energy from your opponent's active. This is a pretty decent card. I mean, it's just the fact that it's free water energies. This would be much better attack if it was like 2 double colorless, but it's fine. So this is the kind of deck we got going on. So we have a free line from Snorunt to Glalie. We have an Alolan Vulpix just by itself for the beacon to help with the setup. We also run the Glalie EX because his instant freeze, if you have the same number of cards as your opponent, this does 100 more damage. It's just more like a store card as well, because it also has Ice Breath, which can paralyze if you get a hit. Run the Manaphy for the bench, so any water, you got the free retreat. Palkia is our other setup card. With his Aqua Turbo, he can get 2 water energies from your deck and add them to one of your benched. This is pretty good because like I said, it essentially set up our Glalie for most of the part because it'll get 2 of the 3 needed. And the last energy we'll attach to Glalie to make sure he gets his 150 is the Rainbow energy. Because when you attach this, cracked a hide here. When you attach this card, it'll provide any type of energy, but you take 10 damage, 1 damage counter. So that essentially puts him down to 110 health, but now he's got his 80 extra damage. And the last card we run is the Wishy Washy GX. If you're wondering why Wishy Washy GX, I mean, he's not that useful, in all honesty, he's not really, but in this deck it is, because if you use Palkia to also set up this guy, his Blue Surge GX is essentially all you're going to use him for, unless you can get a KO with the Torrent Vortex, because it'll move all the energies from him onto your bench in any way you like. So once you have your bench kind of set up, and you have your Wishy Washy with like 3 waters and a double colors, you can then send them back to the bench, which is why we also run the Glalie, because then you could get a double colors onto him. That's the general gist of how it works. You'll use Palkia to set up either your Glalie or your Wishy Washy, and then you'll send out your Glalie to fight. That's pretty much the whole deck. You can use Palkia's second attack, Pearl Hurricane, to do 120 and then 30 to a bench. It's more like a situational attack. Most of the time you're just going to be using it for Aqua Turbo until you pretty much run out of energies in your deck. And yeah, so as for the trainers and supporters, free Aqua Patches. Got an Energy Lotto, because you, just in case you need that DCE, it's good to search that out. 2 Field Blowers, got 3 Max Elixirs, because we have most of its base, and then you only got the only evolution you have is the Glalie, so Max Elixir is kind of useful. Nest Ball to get out the EX or GX if you need it. 1 Rescue Switcher, got a Super Rod, run 1 Time Ball. Like I said, he's the only evolution, so don't really need more than 1. Got a couple Ultra Balls, run 1 Brooklet Hill. That's not too important in this deck, it's just if you, like I said, if it'll game-changing plays do come off, just having the additional cards. Ace Roller, so in case we need to save something. Got our Bridget. Bridget will work okay because it'll get your Snorunts, and like I said, the Wishy Washy, since it can get GXs out with its free abilities since it's not an EX. Got a Delinquent in case you need to remove a Stadium, 2 Guzmas, 1 Lily, 2 Ends, a Professor Kukui just to get an extra 20 damage if needed. Around 3 Sycamores, 3 Choice Bands, an Experience Share. This is more for your Wishy-Washy as well. Like I said, once if he gets all the energies, he's the only GX in the deck, so you're only going to use his GX tech. What a Fighting Fury Bout. This is also could be used on the Wishy-Washy or the Glalie, or even Palkia. 2 Floatstones. And then for the energies, we're only running 2 DCEs, since the only ones that are going to use it are actually the Glalie or the Wishy-Washy, so it's not that necessary. 2 Warp, not Warp, Rainbow, my bad. And then we got 10 Water. If you're wondering why aren't I putting any Lele's in here or anything, I just don't. They could be put in. I mean, it can be used in any deck. Same thing as like in a Rangaroo or something. But I just didn't see a need for it this time. I mean, well, I say I could put it in. A few of these cards are replaceable. Could have 1 less choice band, or even remove the experience share if I wanted, or even a timer wall. But this is the one I'm running with, and so without further ado, let's go straight into the verses. I think it was an expanded before. Here we go, standard. There we are. I can't remember. I was testing this out the other day, but I can't remember what I was up against. I did manage to use Wishy-Washy to, you know, get the KOE, because it's essentially a one-shot if he uses his GX 220 for the 5, and you get a then shuffle. It's just the fact that he doesn't, you can't really retreat him if he's got no energies left on him. I mean, that's where the attachment comes in with the mana fee, or a floatstone, so it's more like a, if you have those cards, it's the best time to use it. But it's good at stopping your opponent's plays, because if they have something set up and then you just pull out the Wishy-Washy and, you know, one shot, it's pretty much game over for them. This isn't a very good starting hand. Don't really have much choice here. Hopefully he gets something terrible and has to end. I wouldn't mind Sycamoring. That's the thing about this deck. It's not too bad if you Sycamore away some stuff. Oh, he's just gonna Skylar. What's he getting out? Fan club. Alright. So he's planning. He's obviously got Zora, so he's probably going to use the Zora GX. And his Rattata can do a bit of damage, and I'm still at a very big disadvantage here. This may be game over already, so can only do 20 damage. It's got a free retreat as well, so if he gets his Zoroark up, he's pretty much want to hit the wrong button anyway. Not really getting to showcase off anything here. I mean, this does happen, but you'd think, how many base are in this? We got 3 Snorons, Glalie EX, Manaphy, Wishy-Washy, Palkia. So it's 7 base, and we only managed to pull 1 Snoron. Oh well, that's an unlucky first duel, but that's usually how it rolls when we play. But we'll go straight back into it and try actually getting something decent. That's probably one of the reasons I hardly ever go into those tournaments. Because if you just get a really bad hand at the start, you have now wasted all those tickets and you get knocked out straight away. I mean, sometimes you do get, you know, consolation prizes, but it's just, I just usually feel like it's a waste. And everyone who usually enters the tournament is usually using like a meta deck like Gardevoir or Galissapod or something along the lines of that. So it's a bit annoying, but they should have one where it's just like fun decks. You can't use anything from newer content. But we did get our Palkia. But we also got the Glalie, and since we have the, I don't want to risk I would have put the Glalie out, but if he has an N, I'm going to lose that DCE anyway. So, might as well just set. That's right. And I can use Palkia to set up the Glalie anyway. Oh, and he is playing a Zygarde. I've seen quite a few people play Zygarde, but I didn't think it was that, like, great a card. I still don't think it's that great card. I mean, the 190, I mean, since it's not a 180 or 170, it's got fairly decent health for just a base EX. But still don't think it's that good. And he's getting out Scorched Earth, so he can now draw more cards. And since it's got a stadium, his landfalls can do 40, but it's not really a big deal. Next time he's just going to use Cellstorm anyway. But might as well see if we got, yeah, we got one energy, so I've now got him ready. If I manage to draw a Manaphy next turn, and hopefully he uses a lot of cards, I could probably even get out the Insta-Freeze, but he just keeps drawing more and more stuff. He's either searching for a strong energy, or something, yep, there it is, strong energy. So he hits me for 80, next turn he's gonna get the KO, so not really seeing a need to attach to Palkia. Does suck, I'm only gonna hit him for 50, and he's gonna be able to hit for 120. And he'll have even more cards from the prize. Ah, and Bursting Balloon. Well, I can safely say, unless I draw an N or a Sycamore, I don't think I've won this one. Choice Band, oh well. Have to chalk that up as another loss there, but it's fine. Just not getting lucky with our draws. I mean, half the time, like the other matches, like I said, the other matches I played the other day, I had pretty much my bench full with everything I needed, and it's how it was running, but not happening right now. Alright, we'll see if we can squeeze one more match in. Hopefully we get something going, but we'll still have the second video, part 2. Once again, link will be in the description below, and hopefully we get off some gameplay of it actually working. But this may be our chance. So what do we get? Just a Snorunt, but we got our Lily first turn, so possible setup material here. Hopefully with his mulligan I draw another base so I can lay it down, use the Max Elixir, attach, got a Choice Band there, and then I can Lily for a few. Yeah, I get up to 8, which means if I get down to just a Lily and Delinquent Field Blower, I'll be able to get 6 cards off Lily. He's really taking his time. Oh, alright, there we go. Well, he's at least got more cards. Alright, come on. No, we didn't get lucky. Ah, Anti-Star. Ah, that's why. Probably didn't want to start with the Lele, but he got a Lele. It does mean though, if I attach to my Snorunt, it's a good chance he's gonna have enough energy to knock me out. So hopefully we get, like I said, another Pokemon. Otherwise, this is going to be another very quick match. If he attaches to his Glalie, he can knock me out. If I attach, he can knock me out. Not giving me much choice here. Oh yeah. Trying to think. If he's what Eradicate would he be using? Be using the newer Alolan one, but that only evolves from Alolan Eradicate, so it's probably the older Eradicate, maybe with antibody. And which means he's running a Salazzle that can do the burn and poison. Not really seeing like a theme going on here. It looks like it might be mismatched right now. But alright, we did luck out. Hooray! So deck fin a little bit. Attach there, use this. Draw another energy. Field blower, remove his twist band. And a Lily. Ooh, and we got our Vulpix so we can set up a little bit more. And we got our next turn. We got... Oh, got double head, so might as well fin. So I'll let him take the KO. And next turn, as long as he doesn't end me, I'll have my Snorunt tool set up. And I'll start one-shotting his stuff. So either he'll end, or if he has a Guzma, that will kind of ruin this. He kind of wasted his Salazzle there. But he's gonna Sycamore. What'd he toss? Eradicate Break. Well, at least I know he can't Guzma me. I mean, I don't think it's... I'm trying to remember if Escape Rope is just expanded now, because that is still a card that can be run in these situations. If you don't want to... If you use a supporter and so you can't Guzma, but you can still Escape Rope. Supernatural Dance. If there's no stay for each Pokemon in discard pile, put 1 damage counter on. Oh yeah, so is he trying to get as many Pokemon out? Like I said, I'm not seeing a theme to this. It looks like all over the place. So there's the antibodies one. If he has a Nihiligo, and because he's got Eradicate Break, he can hit you down to just 10 points and then inflict the poison and stuff. Alright, so I will evolve. There's no need to set up. And I might as well deck fin with the Energy Lotto. Get that out. For lucky, we'll draw into something useful, but for now, we'll just have to Raging Flow and get the KO. And hopefully we draw something decent. A Bridget? Oh, that's... and a Sycamore. Alright, Bridget's pretty useful. I could start... I could get... Wishy Washy, or... Well, I mean, if he manages to knock out... Discard or Pokemon Tool Statue. Yeah, so he's going for the break, so which means he's trying to aim to... Well, he'll get me down to no health, pretty much, but I'm not poisoned or anything. So I can see that was what he was trying to do. Alright, so I'm going to bridge it now. And I'll get the last Snorunt and a Wishy Washy. So you attach. Might as well get the second Snorunt up then. No, like, didn't get what we wanted there. We'll attach. And save these cards. Raging Flow again. Doesn't have anything set up. So... Ooh, another Water Energy. Jeez, well, if he uses Supernatural Dance in any way you like, so he can get the... so that's what he uses. Eradicate Break, knock me down, then he would switch out and then use Supernatural Dance the Orico to just one there and then spread the rest. How many he's got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he could... No, he doesn't spread more? For each, put one damage on your opponent's Pokemon. Oh, that's weird. Would have thought he would be able to spread a bit more. Yeah, I'll bring the Snoring out. I was thinking about putting out the Vulpix, but I think Snoring's a bit better. Hold on. 5 Raging Flow, 70. Kukui. Yeah, we got another KO again. And we got another bench Pokemon. Cool. Alright, so there's another... Oh, E&D surrendered. Alright, so right at the end we kind of showed off how it worked. With the Raging Flow, get that 1 damage counter with the Warp, and then you can use 150 damage. And you saw it take out a Glalie on one shot. Didn't get to show off the rest of it with the wishy-washy as support, but that's fine. Showed off how it kind of works. So, obviously, I'm just, when I show off these decks, I'm merely just showing off like an idea. Because most people, if you want to play competitively, you'll go for the meta deck. I would like to play competitively, but there's not a big thing for that in my area. Also, I don't have the right cards in real life. I've got a bunch of cards, just nothing to make a proper deck. So on the online, I'll just run with random decks. So like I said, if you see this, or any of my other decks, just consider it like a base for you to like work on. I just merely show you the general idea of how it should work, and then you'll be like, well, this card could work really well with it as well. And then, like I said, leave comments below like that, because if you do show me like a better way of working these decks I put out, and I'm like, oh, I actually have that, oh, I might try this out, and then I will put it into a new video, give you credit, show your comments and everything. But yeah, so this is the Glalie deck. As always, managed to get a proper match in the end. There will be a part 2 in the link below where it's just mini matches, and if you can like, comment, subscribe, all that nonsense, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.